I'm gonna tell you something right quick. Well, look, come here's the secret. Foreplay with B, you gotta tune the fuck in. If you're not tuned in, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I ain't gonna say it, but I don't know what the fuck are you doing. Tune in with Foreplay with B. If you're not, your mom stink.
Yeah. Hi. Hey y'all, happy Thursday.
Hi.
How you feeling?
I'm alright. My allergies been bothering me, so my voice kind of like keep going in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, I have one. Hopefully, it stay in. Pause. By the time.
I feel like women gotta pause though.
We don't got to. Maybe I'm just always
I want extra meat
all the time. Ain't nothing wrong with a little extra meat.
Yeah. I don't feel like we gotta pause.
Extra meat makes it fun all the time.
Yeah, I don't feel like we gotta pause.
Yeah, that's a good thing for us.
I feel like that's a double standard I can get with.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not pausing on the double meat. I'm not pausing on anything.
I just like saying pause.
Leg on a play.
I just like to say pause, so pause. But yeah, it keep like I've noticed like within the span of this week, it's just been like coming and going whenever it feels like. So
yeah, you remember I lost my voice in the wintertime for like a week, right? It
was
like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks.
It was like, what the fuck happened to you?
I don't even know what I was partying that week.
Yeah.
That first week I lost it.
Oh. But how are you doing? How's going on with you?
I don't know. I've been emotional. I feel like I've been emotional this week, like moody. I feel like I've been moody, but yeah, I don't know if I'm snapping out of it, but yeah.
Okay, I get it. It's been a lot going on.
This braid is like pulling, and there's nothing for it to be pulling on. I'm sorry, y'all, if I keep like
I don't know. And this thing, it looks like it keeps glitching.
And I need my edges.
Edges are important.
They are. Like I can
important.
fake just about any hairstyle I want to with edges.
Mm-hmm.
They're a little thin, but they there.
As long as you got them.
That part.
But anyway, it's officially Throwback Thursdays. We got to get our mojo, our energy together.
I mean, what was it? Consent
already. Oh. But anyway, bro.
It's dry.
I told you that went a little drier. I like dry wine. I don't know. As I'm getting older, I'm preferring the drier to the sweeter. That sweet shit gets me sick. It does.
I feel like
it does. It gets
I'm
me
getting
sick.
there. Give me some time. Y'all don't know, B is a little bit older than me.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. So B was carrying around box wine 10 years. 10 years. 10 years ago.
Box wine is a good time.
When I was trying to figure out what I like, B was already drinking the box wine.
Box wine it up. Box wine is a good time. That's 6 bottles in one box. You cannot beat that, okay? A bottle gives you a good 2 to 3 glasses. A box will give you about 30, okay?
I ain't judging it. I get it now. I didn't get it then. But I get it now. What's crazy is I told you my mom used to drink the box wine, so I ain't even mad at it.
Botswana all day, okay? That B stands for Botswana. I don't give a damn. I will take me and sure enough, and then I'll take it, and then you'll have it, and then I'll have some left over. You can't beat that.
Yeah, so
it's a good time though. But anybody that always want to look down, not you, but it's always people that want to look down on box wine. Like if I put it in a bottle, you wouldn't
tell the difference. You wouldn't. You wouldn't.
Please don't do my box wine.
We should do wine tasting.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, we should do that.
Get our bouginess on and do a wine tasting. I've done it a time or two. It's a good time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
So yeah, we might be doing some wine tasting at a winery sooner rather than later, hopefully. But anyway, real quick, if you guys haven't already done so, please take the time to like and follow the Whole Entertainment Facebook page. Also subscribe to our YouTube page. We are also on Instagram at the Whole ENT23. Over on IG, we are live there now. However, we can't see your comments in real time, unfortunately. So, if you are commenting on your show and you want us to see it, you might want to slide over to one of those two pages. Also, please take the time to join the Rabbit Hole 13 Facebook group. Now it is a private group, but if you send us a request, no worries. And it's like it keeps glitching for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah. If you send us a request, we'll accept you, no worries. And then you'll be privy to hilarious content to get you throughout your day and inappropriate things that's your jam. Also like, comment, and share if you're watching this stream live. Thanks in advance. We appreciate you. It's gonna drive me crazy. I don't know I
know every time it blinks.
I'm sorry.
Every time it blink, you blink. It's like,
it's like, am I blinking and missing it? Like, what is going on? Like, what's happening?
Every time it blink, you blink.
It's like,
wow, I'm crying.
I don't know what's going on. But anyway, like I was saying, if you're watching the stream live, please like, comment, and share. I don't know. We'll try to get this technical thing worked out. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know. Also, sometimes on Facebook, you do come up as Facebook user, so you may want to go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and grant permissions, or go over to YouTube.
It's not glitching on here.
It's not?
Mm-mm.
Oh, just doing us.
It's just on us.
Oh, okay, good. So y'all don't see it. Yeah, so I'm tripping for real. Okay, but anyway, yeah. Grant permissions and or slide over to YouTube. You have a little bit more freedom of with your speech, excuse me, and you won't wind up in Facebook jail. But like I say, we like to, shout out people by name, show them love who show us love. Put your name behind the comment, before the comment, grant permissions, or just go to YouTube. Whatever you fancy, that's what it is. And we thank you in advance. And then let me see. Sorry, guys. We have the first comment of the night, and that is Mr. Cheese with the "What up, ladies?" Hi. I'm frazzled. I'm sorry.
I know you ain't even give a disclaimer for the people. We ain't even shout out the Rabbit Hole.
All right.
That's all right.
It's good that you're keeping me on my toes.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys spin the block on the Rabbit Hole 13. We was live last night.
Y'all definitely was in the rabbit hole last night. Yo, it just kept spiraling.
And somewhere where we ended up, I can't even tell you.
But it was a good time. It was a good watch. I laughed. Warren, we got things to talk about. You should be
Warren.
out here just
all the time.
Warrening. He be out here warrening.
There it goes.
Cheesing.
There it goes. Because some conversations, it'd be like, what are you?
I got where he was going. But if y'all want to know what we talking about, go back and watch it.
Spin the block.
Just spin the block.
And we're live every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. hosted by, again, me, myself, Bianca Monroe, Mr. Cheese, and Taj Mahal. And in the spirit of the Rabbit Hole, we're going to hit you with the titties in the back. Sorry, guys. Now, I don't know if you guys, well, some of you guys missed it, but it was definitely a good time, and we were all in the building together. Our kickback of 2024, it was a good time.
Yes.
Good food, good people, good vibes.
But no worries. We have a new event coming for Halloween. So it's a costume comedy bash. It will be hosted by myself, King Sita, and Bianca Monroe, with comedic performances from Mr. Cheese and Taj Mahal. And then we have a bunch of goodies in store.
And it's more information to come on that, but definitely save the date for November 2nd. And yeah, dress to impress, because the best costume will win a prize.
Definitely.
So yeah, you definitely want to.
I'm not good at costumes.
Girl, I'm gonna help you.
Yes, because I've never worn an adult costume.
Never? Oh my God, it's so fun. I am so gonna help you. I can't wait. Like, I really can't wait for this. The tickets are $10. It probably will be more at the door, but we don't know yet. But like I said, there's definitely more information to come. So stay tuned for that. Just save the date for Saturday, November 2nd. The show will start promptly 8 o'clock. Doors will open at 7. So yeah, it's something that you definitely don't want to miss out on. And I think we covered everything as far as promo concerned.
And yes. And then
our drinking game.
Our drinking game. Consent is the name of the game. So every time you hear myself, King Sita, or you hear Bianca Monroe, or if you guys say consent, we will take a sip with you, we'll take a puff with you, or we might even do a combination. Every time I say that, I think it's the perfect combination.
You can't go wrong. What's the Stacey Ladisol and Johnny Gill? She was hating on Johnny Gill last night.
Warren, we have some things to discuss.
He was hating on Johnny Gill last night.
You can't hate on Johnny Gill.
I'm okay with it.
But I see where he was going with the vocalist. I definitely understood where he was going with it.
Okay. But anyway, it's officially Throwback Thursdays. I am your host, Miss Bianca Monroe, aka Miss Monroe if you're nasty. This is my good girlfriend and co-host,
King Sita.
Yeah, welcome.
Yes, we're a little bit Wait, what did you say?
Frazzle, tizzy.
No. Yes,
I'm in a tizzy today. I'm in a tizzy today.
Left all out in a tizzy.
Yes, girl, I was really tizzy in that day. But anyway, I am a self-proclaimed free spirit who marches to the beat of my own drum. I really don't subscribe to any of the social norms besides the sassiness.
Says police.
All day. My mottos are: be original because it costs more than a copy, and life is too short to have bad sex.
And not enough of it.
Oh. That's her twist on it. There's the spin. Also, if you quit the intro of my show, you will know that this is not a kid-friendly show. We do ask that you put your AirPods, go into a quiet room, whatever.
We're not role models.
Because we're definitely not role
models. We do not want to be held liable for what your children may or may not hear. And if you don't want no explaining to do.
Explain your. That is not a word.
If you do not want to have to explain what we are talking about, you might want to do those things.
Yes. Now, the purpose of this podcast, that it is a sex positive podcast, to let down your hair, let go your inhibitions, and that flag of yours fly, the freak one. You may meet your community, so welcome. Now, unfortunately, any disrespect will not be tolerated. That's all we ask. So please don't bring it here to us. The people in the chat, respect is the word. Respect is key. You will be muted and or booted. So let's not do that. Let's just keep it light. Let's keep it fun. And most importantly, welcome to the Playhouse.
Welcome, Ew.
I don't know why it was a thing today to get through it, but we got through it. We're here.
Yeah, we're here.
So welcome, guys.
So I'm gonna jump into the icebreakers.
So you might as well get into the icebreaker secrets and spice.
Yeah.
just throwing
you off.
Yeah, it's throwing me for a loop.
So,
what's the first question for tonight?
Are you the big spoon or the little spoon? It depends. Like, if I'm like moody and whiny and like during that time of the month, I want to be the little spoon.
Mm-hmm.
But on most occasions, I'm the big spoon.
Okay. I'm gonna go big spoon.
All the time?
Not all the time. Like, it's okay, you know, for it to be, you know, him being the big spoon and I'll be the little one.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the time, I prefer being the big spoon, only because I have control.
I figured that would be the same reason why I would want to be the big. Nah, men like being a little spoon though. They love it.
I'm not saying they don't. Then they probably do. But for me, it's like, okay, I don't know how to act being the little spoon. Like, being of a certain age, laying on the same side for a long period of time hurts.
It sure do.
It hurts. So I don't want to wake you. But like, I noticed like they'll cuddle all night and in the same position. And it's like, if I got to go to the bathroom, if I got to reposition myself, if I be trying to do it without doing it. So it's kind of like, if I'm getting hot and I'm trying to get I just have more control being the big spoon versus the little spoon. So I prefer to be the big spoon.
I think men like being a little spoon.
I think they do too.
I think they do. I'm not even mad at it.
Like you said, now, if it's a time where it's like, okay, I want that, I'm like, I need that or whatever, more, go ahead, have at it. I don't mind him being a big spoon, but I don't want him to be the big spoon all night. Like, you know, I like to fall asleep a certain way, we sleep, and then go to our respective space. It's hot. It be hot. It's hot.
I don't know. I'm a clingy sleeper. I'm a codependent sleeper, so
I'm realizing that I'm starting to become a codependent sleeper. Cause I don't here go that bullshit. Cause
yeah, I'm a codependent sleeper.
It takes me longer to fall asleep. Like, if I'm in a routine with him and then I come home, it takes me all night to go back to sleep. And I never knew that about myself until just recently.
Yeah, I'm a codependent sleeper. So, but I feel like I've kind of mastered like the little spoon a little bit, whereas though to the point where I still have the flexibility to kind of like get out of bed and kind of give him the space that he may need. Because, like I said, I'm a codependent sleeper, so I'm the one who wants to cuddle all night. So it's kind of like you lay, but you like lay on your side, but not like completely on your side, but like some more so on your back. And so that way they could just like you like under their underarm basically. So if they move their arm while you when you go to sleep, you're fine. But yeah,
I'm just not gonna do this. This sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
They definitely are doing it. But yeah, I prefer. It depends on what kind of mood I am. Like when I'm big babying, I definitely want to be the little spoon.
But I get it. Like, cause I try to like, okay, I'm gonna lay on my back, but then it's still like kind of. Now I'm sliding. It's just like I don't know. I'll get more control being a big spoon.
And then I'm one of those people. Once I'm asleep, I don't move. Like I can stay in one spot like the entire night.
I am that too, but that's where it be like the pain. It's like the pain. The pain be shooting like
ow.
So it's like I be trying to find the perfect position to sleep in, fall asleep in. And it's fine. I don't mind the cuddling all night, but I need to be in control of the cuddle.
Okay. That's the Capricorning.
Oh,
all right. At this big age, will you accept a promise ring? No.
Fuck no.
No.
Promise what? No.
Promise not to hurt you. I promise not to lie.
Would I accept a promise ring at this? No. I wouldn't accept a promise ring at my younger age.
I don't even want to be like, I don't even want to be called your girlfriend at this point in my life.
So what would you want to be called?
Your woman, your lady.
I like being called my lady. My lady.
Don't old lady me.
My lady. I like that.
Don't old lady me though. Don't do that. Don't say you on the phone with your old lady.
No, I don't old lady me, bitch. I'm
I gotta ask my
old
lady.
Ooh. No.
I don't want that. But yeah.
I do like my lady.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't even want to be called your girlfriend. Now I remember it's been a few things that I've seen where the lady was like, I'm either a wife or we're nothing. Like that's where I feel like I'm at. I don't at this big age you can keep your promise ring.
I tell you one thing though, I'm not going to. I at this age, I'm not going to be in a relationship for 5, 6, 7 years, and you still talk about I'm your lady.
That is true.
No, I'm not doing that. But I'm damn sure not accepting a promise ring.
This is odd coming from Miss Slow Walk.
I slow walks everything, and that's fine. But I'm not.
So what's the cap?
What you mean?
What's the cap on being in a relationship without marriage on the table?
So it is kind of different because I've been in my situation for a little minute now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give it'd be about 5. But after this, like if this, God forbid, don't work, I'm not going to be in another situation for years and years and years to come.
Mm.
So it is kind of like I'm kind of at that mark. So I'll give them 5. But
your current situation or just okay.
But anything after that, no. Bitch, I'll be 40 by then.
I agree.
So I guess they ain't got no leeway with the new niggas. But I'm just saying I can't.
I think by that time you know what you want. Like you should know what I want, because I am who I am.
Yeah.
Not to say that I'm not going to. I couldn't change or I couldn't evolve,
but you know who I am as a person.
At the core.
Yeah.
Of me, yeah.
Like I couldn't see me being the age I am now and starting in a new relationship and giving you 7 years of my life.
Whoa, that's crazy.
That's wild. Like
that's wicked. If you think I'm going to wait 7 years.
Like if I just met somebody yesterday, we hitting it off, and then you think I'm gonna be with you for 7 years? For you? No. Because like you said, at some point you know what you want. It's either we go shit or get off the pot. Mm-hmm. And my thing is, you already know I'm not into rushing into anything. I got to wait all my
I'll be jumping.
Yeah, I'm not that girl. But at the same time, if you don't know, then you ain't gonna know. So what are we doing? I'm not wasting my time. And you're not gonna try to pacify me with a promise ring. Promise to do what? What are you promising? Like, what's the promise ring for? Maybe one day I promise to marry.
Yeah, that's wow.
I promise to marry you one day. Oh, is that right? Mm-mm. Brandy pulled up and she said, "Hey, ladies."
Hey, Brandy.
She said, "B phone doing numbers right now." Fuck no.
Shit.
I promise ring. No. Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal just pulled up. He said, yo, what it do, ladies? B Monroe and King C to consent out this bitch. All right. And Lonnie said, promise ring is just crazy. Crazier than a fucking bed bug. My thing is this, and I'm not really one to really give a fuck what people think and say about anything that I do. But let's just be for real. He gives you a promise. Girl, you don't get...
What? Wait, do you wear it on? Do you wear it on your left or your right?
That's just going on my right hand. Ain't nothing going on this hand until it's going on this hand. My... You done took the time to buy a ring.
Let you come and Miss Overton, what is this?
Oh, that's my promise ring.
You what?
That's my promise ring.
What? What? Like, girl, you was not living that one down. Okay?
No, I wouldn't, especially not with my mother. Michelle be Michelleing, okay?
I raised you better than look. I don't even want that kind of conversation for you. I am
never going to live that down. I'm walking around with a motherfucking
a promise ring is wild.
A promise ring is fucking crazy. No. Randy said promise ring goes on toes and necklaces. Be rocking the shit out like Queen Latifah and shit.
She had that key on for a minute though.
No, I think that will be my wake up. Like, you might be in a relationship and you might be like, oh.
The only thing I'm accepting, like in a space where you're not sure if you want to propose to me as far as a piece of jewelry, not is earrings, a necklace, a bracelet.
I'll take a necklace.
Those kinds of things.
I'll take a necklace.
But you're not getting me no promise ring.
Boy, bye. Like, that would be my wake up call though.
It's been real.
Especially depending on, because sometimes, like I said, my mind don't always be marriage is the end game for me. Mm-hmm. So, but that will be my wake up call. That's like, yeah, I can't do this. But that's always been my wake up call in every relationship. If a nigga start talking about marriage and I knew that I didn't see marriage with him, oh, I gotta go. Like, I gotta go. Like, this shit getting too real. Then she's a runner, she's a track star, okay? If he did, like, seriously, if he started talking about I want to marry you or I could see me spending the rest, and I didn't see that for myself,
so I've been in situations where they start talking like that, and I'm always, God willing, we get to that. God willing, we
get hit you with a God willing
in due time.
Oh,
and now I'm thinking of which way I can get out of this without like really letting you know that that's what like gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Nope. I realize I do have like an internal clock.
Okay.
Like I do, like especially with relationships, it'd be like by the third year. Ooh, Jesus!
I think that's when things started kicking in high gear. Because I think for me, like it's the same thing. Like the first year, you all figuring each other out, y'all getting to know each other some, and all of that. The second year is like, okay, now that we've known a little bit or somewhat of each other, then what steps are we taking to build or to evolve into something? That third year, if I don't see no progression, it's like
time to go.
Not even time to go. Because I'm gonna have a conversation with you.
Because then it takes 2 more years to break up.
Yeah, no. One of them lasted just that long, and then the other one was
for me, it always takes 2 extra years. I'll give you 5. That's how it always go. We like each other. Then we in an infatuation stage, year 1. Year 2, we starting to get to know each other. By year 3, if we ain't progressing, I'm breaking up. But they don't want to break up. But then it takes about 2 years to break up. So then it was 5.
Not 2 years.
It takes 2 years to break up with somebody.
You think so?
Yes. It takes, well, for me, it always takes about 2 years to break up.
I'm more like a year.
It takes me 2.
A year. But here's the thing, like within that year that I'm the last 6 months, like I didn't line things up.
But no, the reason why I say it takes 2, because the 4th year you done broke up. Then the 5th year y'all still wondering, maybe not. So then y'all still touching and going, touching and playing. And then after that 5th year, it's like, all right, man, fuck you. This ain't it. So it takes about 5 years. 2 years after the 3 years to break up.
No, that year I'm like setting things up to.
Yeah, you setting things in motion, but then by the 5th year, it's like you still don't know. Maybe they got their shit together, maybe they didn't, maybe they looking a little bit better, maybe they not. Like, it's a lot of maybes that's still up in the air, which would then still make you then fall victim into said relationship patterns. And then after that 5th year, then it's finally up and I'm done. That's how it works for me.
We lining things up. I didn't start looking at houses, apartments.
I've never broke up with somebody and then just broke up. Like, it's never been like a
clean break.
Yeah, I've never, ever had a clean break from any of my exes. But by that 5th year,
Yeah, I'm lining things up. You won't start noticing I'm moving funny.
Well, yeah, I can say
not answering calls. I'm not answering text messages.
Oh, not answering calls.
I'm very strategic when it comes to stuff like that.
See, I've always had the pop out niggas.
To a certain degree.
You ain't. My exes was a little different. Yeah, sad to say, but it is.
You ain't doing it. Don't pop up on me. You might get your feelings hurt.
Oh, well,
all right. Okay, last question. What sex position could you give a master class on? What would that Rolodex be?
I could give a master class on I feel like such a slut.
Why?
I do, but I don't.
Put your freak like flying.
There it goes. I would say being on top.
Okay.
A lot of women struggle with that position. And I kind of don't struggle on that position. I think I could give a master class on that. I would say being comfortable tapping into your superpower.
Mm-hmm.
I could give a master class on that. But yeah, maybe some other things too. But
I mean, if I will do it, like being on top, but I don't. It's not my favorite. It's not. Maybe mainly because everything is always about me.
See, but no, I noticed, like, even being of a certain age, with us, our knees not being what they used to be.
In certain ways, like you can. Like one of the ways I like if we sitting down and we on the chair and I got more leverage, I can control my knees better and we could, that's one way.
But see, I don't like the chair.
I'm just saying that's an option.
I don't like the chair based off of the fact depends on how high said chair is.
That too, and how tall that person is. That'll only work with certain people in certain heights. But that's just the alternative.
Freaking in the car.
You can give her.
I could give a master class on freaking in the car. Now we all know I prefer truck sex over car sex, but freaking in a car.
Completely wild.
On that. I've mastered it. Like I think I've mastered that pretty well. As much as I do. I'm not even gonna lie. At this age, I do hate car sex, but
I can't tell you the last time I've had car sex.
The last time I had car sex, I want to say probably was 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't tell you the
2.5 years ago. But like right when the pandemic ban lifted. I was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2-3 years ago. Shout out to the pandemic.
Shout out to it. But I've kind of got that down to a science now. Like, first and foremost, what I'm going to say, and I'm gonna give you a tip: make sure she has a dress or a skirt on. That's the first tip of the night. Like,
yeah, that's the only way that would, not only way that would work, but that's the only way I would do that. Like, if I have a dress and or a skirt.
Yes. Don't pull your penis out your zipper hole. That could be a little painful. Like, a little painful.
Don't nobody want zipper dick.
Nobody wants zipper. First of all, I'm too much of a germ person.
That's peephole dick. We don't want that.
Like,
that thing is cutting all your shit up.
Yeah, like, that's why I said you gotta be smart about it, but you got to be.
He needs to preferably have more sweatpants.
Sweatpants shows though.
What are you talking about?
It shows, like, if you it gives it away, depending on how.
What color?
Okay, no, I mean, even black ones, gray ones,
gray, not like the ash gray, but anywho.
Okay.
Let me see.
Ball shorts. Preferably.
I feel like I don't know which one could I give a masterclass on. I don't. Definitely from the back. That's my favorite. But I feel like even missionary to a certain degree, because you can control a man's stroke. Like, you could definitely, and I don't think we realize that we can control your stroke. Like, with your leg, the small of their back,
your hips.
You can make them like come faster if you want to. You can do a lot in missionary. That's another reason why I don't do that with just anybody. Like, you won't missionary me, like, and if I don't like you.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, on top, you can control your breathing, you can control your muscles, you can there's a lot of things you can do. Control I
mean, you can do a missionary too. You can contract a lot. Yeah, you gotta kinda know you can control a lot from underneath too.
It's all in your breathing. Anything is all with breathing.
That too.
Superpower is breathing. On top is breathing.
Yeah, definitely.
From the back is breathing.
You think so?
Yeah, and that arch.
That arch, something else.
That arch, you got to know how to arch. Keep it arch, and make sure you're in a comfortable position to keep it that way.
You recommending pillows?
I do. I recommend pillows. Get some pillows. They got a little device that you can, and I want it. Ow. They got the wedge pillow you could use. They got the little device that you could put around and he hold it and then position. Yeah, that's soon to come. That's coming really soon.
Okay. Sex toy review coming.
That's coming real soon. Randy said, I slid down the steps the other day, so my top is on light duty until further notice. Oh, she slid down the steps. And she also said, I hate zipper dick.
Yeah, like, that's not, don't cut my shit up.
First of all, at this big age, you shouldn't be giving nobody no kind of zipper dick.
Not at all.
I don't like men that don't take their clothes off. Like,
it's weird.
Why are you not like? What are you doing? Like, who are you on a run from? Like, what's happening here? Like, I don't like that. Like, I'm all exposed, and you've been outside all day in the motherfucking. It's too germy. It's too germy for me.
I'm with you.
I don't like that. No, I don't like that. Anyway, so I got one more for you guys. How do we feel about drive-by dick and or lunchtime loving?
That's a good time. I like that.
You gonna say, "Ooh, it's a good."
That is.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all. At all. Now I don't want it to be all the. I'm lying. It could even be all the time. But
that could be an everyday thing.
It sure can.
It could definitely be.
Fellas, if she got an attitude, go drop some dick off.
Real shit.
Just drop the dick off.
Especially like if y'all both got busy days, like, you know, you got shit going on, they got shit going on, and then he stopped passing the house. Because, you know, us, we like to take a few hours in between, but they could basically go all day with running outside. Mm-hmm. But us, we like to take a couple minutes in the house and stuff, and he come past and he get you right. Get you all the way right.
All the way right.
All the way right.
All the way right.
And then he go about his business and run his day. And you like, that's... I feel like that's kind of like a key to a happy relationship.
I think it is. Mm-hmm. Now, like I said, now if he's only dropping off dick and keep going, and that might be a problem.
Different conversation.
But if it's throughout the day and he like, yo, I'm in the neighborhood, I'm about to stop past. Come stop past.
Don't mind if you do.
Come on and stop past. Mm-hmm. It's not a problem. I've noticed and I've heard that for some women that is a problem. But I feel like I said, it's only a problem if that's all it is.
Yeah.
Like if all he's giving you is drop off dick, he's dropping the dick off.
That's a bad joint. But for the most part, drop it off.
Drop it off, fellas. Drop it off.
You need a little pick you up sometimes in the middle of the day. Not something all the time. All the time.
Drop it off. That's it. Drop it off and keep it moving.
And he probably, not going to say you will, but it'll probably cut down on the cheating just a little bit.
I think a lot of it. Like, you gotta have fun in your relationship.
Yeah.
Like, you have to have, it can't be the same old day in, day out. You know, I'm not...
Routine sex. Nobody likes routine sex.
No, that's boring. It's very much so given boring. And I get bored very fast. So you got to... keep me on my toes.
Yeah, but definitely, I think that would. I ain't gonna say because I feel like men will still find a reason or a way to cheat, but I think it would cut down a lot of it. And even if you brought the pussy to him, I'm just saying
that's an option. You could drop it off to him.
Like, where you at?
But do men like being smutted out like that? I think they do.
I would think so. Let us know.
Do they like to be? Anyway, so Brandy said my son was a lunchtime baby. Ow! Shout out to your son. Oh God. My question is this, and that kind of made me think of something. Have you ever had sex so good that you was thinking like, oh shit, I'm pregnant? No, just me.
No, well, I'm actually can't put my personal business out there. But yeah.
I might be pregnant. I need to go get me a plan B.
But yeah, for those who would need it, yeah.
I've had those moments, like,
and for me it's even more crazier because of the circumstances. It's like,
child, them nights when anything is possible.
Or no, it's just so passionate. Like,
and that too.
Like when the sex is just like real passionate and it's like,
I've had those nights where it's like, what the fuck did I do? When you gotta ask him, did we?
You know it's crazy when they be like, they ask you like the day after or like or a few minutes after, like, did you on birth control? You oh, that was the perfect time to ask. What
now you want to ask?
Now you concerned.
Oh yeah, those days is crazy. Those nights are unforgettable nights.
That could be a middle of the day for me.
That too. But anyway, she said I couldn't find a plan B one time. Had to call my cousin. She buys for them 4 at a time.
Child.
Oh, shout out to Plan B. Got me out of a bind a couple times.
Shout out to Plan B.
Shout out to them Plan Bs. But anyway, this has been the end of the Icebreaker Secrets and Spice.
It was fast.
It was. It went too fast. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and slide right into pillow talk. All right. So, I have a question. Well, not a question, and it's something that kind of came across my desk, and I wanted to talk about. So, I've always been the type that was always like, you got to try before you buy. Always been that girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I'm starting to realize that I might not have been correct with the moving in before marriage.
Okay.
And I say that because had a conversation or, brief I don't know if it was really a conversation, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Where I've noticed that men, when they live in pussy, they tend to cheat more with when they have live in pussy.
Interesting. I haven't heard this theory.
It's not necessarily a theory, but I've heard it, and then after hearing it, I kind of see that it may possibly be true. Most niggas that's out here that's cheating live in pussy. They live with their baby mom, they live with their girlfriend, maybe even live with their wife. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know why. I can't say why they do, but it seems like once you decide to move in without that commitment, it might be the end and the downfall of your relationship. No,
I don't know. I haven't experienced too many relationships with infidelity being an issue.
Okay.
From my own personal experience.
But it's kind of like they get tired of them. I'm tired of this bitch. I'm tired of looking at this bitch. She do this or she don't do that. Or
I don't deal with most of the time. I don't deal with men in a situation.
I mean, it's not necessarily dealing with. I'm just talking to men that's in situations. Like most of the time, it's like I want something different. I want something new. I want something. Now, I'm not saying they're not at fault for not voicing that.
No, so are we saying that if we live before the marriage, live together before the marriage, that they're less likely to cheat?
I feel like they're more likely to cheat and less likely to marry you. So if marriage is the end game, I don't think you should do it.
But they say you really never know a person until you move in with them.
Right. But it's more likely to be more committed if you are then took that walk down the aisle and committed to marriage. I like I said, I've always been the girl, try before you buy. I gotta see you in certain elements and things like that. But when I mean, like, once you decide to move in with somebody, like, that was the step. Like, back in the day when they did get married, that was the step. That was, okay, now I'm married. Now I gotta move in, and now we're living together. Whereas though now, like I said, I might got a little backtrack, because if you living with a nigga for 5-10 years, what's the likelihood of him marrying you? Not only what's the likelihood of him marrying you, but what's the likelihood of him cheating on you? Fucking up your relationship. Like I'm just saying, and like I said, I've heard it a time or two where niggas, like, they don't even want to go home. I don't even want to go home because I got to deal with this bitch. That, like I said, it's not right. It's not wrong.
I don't want to go home because I got to deal with this bitch. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I'm not saying they right or they wrong, but what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, it kind of like it's no longer the mystique. It's no longer you wanting to see her. Is it now was a chore you going home? Now is a chore. Now I got to take care of her, these kids. It's not saying it wouldn't happen in marriage, But if marriage is your ultimate goal, I would now say don't do it.
Okay, that's an interesting take. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
No, you don't know?
I've, like I said, in most of my relationships, I've never really experienced too much of cheating or infidelity or those kind of situations.
I mean, for me,
I don't deal with men who are in a situation or as close to that. I don't care to partake in it.
For me personally, and why I would say that based off of, my last relationship, me and him lived together.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I never wanted to live with another nigga as long as I live. I seriously, I never, ever, ever. I promise you, I never want to live with another nigga. Husband, he's my husband. But nigga, never. No, I'm not moving in. No, you can't move in. No, I don't want to. Because it was that for me. I go home to this nigga.
It was that for me, but it made me reevaluate how I would do things moving forward. Not that I wouldn't ever want to do it again, but I would just reevaluate and get to learn them more and learn how they navigate their own lives prior to me entering their lives.
And it's a no for me.
Yeah, like moving in with each other, I wouldn't do it within less than a year.
It's cute.
That's all it is. It's cute. That's it. Oh, y'all, that's cute.
But it's really not cute.
That's cute for you.
It's cute, outsiders looking in, but being in it, that shit ain't cute.
Not less than a year. I could do a year of us dating and you living your life out. And then even with that, I'm kind of scared as fuck. And now the more I talk, the more I realize that
it's not cute.
I'm a little traumatized.
A lot. I don't want to. I really don't. I've come to the realization that I don't want to move in with anybody before marriage. I need to be, we got to figure it out and being married. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm in a relationship and now we are living together. That's stupid. Shout out to the people that do live together. But for me, based off of the last, it only takes one time for me. I tried it. I didn't like it. It's not a thing. It's just not a thing for me. No. Shit, I barely want to live with my husband.
Yeah, that's a whole nother. I don't know. I'm a little.
I feel like it's better when you miss me. I feel like it's better when you put in the effort. When you're living together, there's really, I'm not saying you should not put in the effort, but it really ain't no effort. You're not putting in no effort to do anything. So that's when people tend to get stagnant, and then people tend to just go and then do whatever outside of the house. Not saying that's always the case, but that's why.
But I feel like they can get stagnant too with just the comfortability of you living there and me living here.
That's true too.
I feel like that's because love is a choice. Being in a relationship is a constant choice. You have to choose.
A relationship is work.
Choose every day
to deal and be with said person.
So I don't even want to put that on the fact that, because you could, become complacent. Just she lived there, I live here.
I don't want to do it. I can't see me living with another nigga.
Be as traumatized.
It only takes one time for me to get that lesson. And like I said, I can't speak for most men. I can't speak for all men. That's not what I'm saying. And sometimes even with women, it is a thing. You get to the point where it's damn, I want to fuck something else. And it's only because
this nigga is.
Sometimes people think the grass is greener on the other side. And it may not always be the case. Most of the time, that's not the case. Mm-hmm. But I can see how you could get to the point where it's I need something new. This bitch is getting on my nerves. This nigga's getting on my nerves. He ain't doing this.
Anytime I wanted something different outside of the relationship, I wouldn't put it on necessarily the fact that the person is getting on my nerve. It's just curiosity is killing the cat.
No pun intended. I don't know why that is funny, but that's hilarious. We can sit to that one. But yeah, I get it.
I feel like that even with men too. Like, you talk to some men, they be like, all is good. Like, that situation that happened not too long ago where they was like, yo, and I'm like, it's all good. They like, yeah. I'm like, is the heat getting to you? Like, what's up? They like, yeah, I think it is.
Okay, I get it. I
don't think that it's always necessarily has to be something wrong in the home or them getting complacent. I just think that, sometimes you just get an itch. You just want to try your hand, or you just want to see if you still got it. Like, I really think that's a thing. Like I said, curiosity.
Curiosity killed that cat. Huh?
It sure did. It sure did.
Sorry, I don't know why it's hilarious. Anyway, I don't know. I just personally see it now for what they were saying back in the day. I kind of get it now. Like, it kind of makes sense to me. Like,
I get it too, but I just don't think that could be the only reason why.
No, it could be a ton of reasons why, but I do know.
How many times you hear men say, I love you. She don't mean nothing. I just want the fuck. And that was just that.
But that's what I mean. Like,
and it had nothing to do with her. I love her. She's doing everything. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with the relationship. I just wanted to kill her cat. That's all. Just saying. Men say that all the time.
I'm not saying they right. I'm not saying it is wrong. But what I'm just saying, for what I come to realize, my realization is, don't do it. Don't fucking do it. The mystery is gone. Is no longer a need for, because he now feels like he got you. She may feel like now she got you. Like, it's why? Like, why? Like, you get bored. You irritated. You like, again. You ain't got no motherfucker.
I don't know.
Them arguments and them things, and then like it's kind of like you. And then in the meantime, once you got live-in pussy, then the babies keep coming and keep coming and keep. So it's like it's
a never there, buddy.
It's a never-ending cycle. Like,
you will not keep impregnating me. The buck stops here. I ain't with that life at all.
Don't do it. It just don't. For me, I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. If it ain't, I do to death did us part, I ain't doing it.
We ain't moving in.
I'm not moving in. Because I'm not gonna be your little plaything. You're not gonna fucking play with me. I'm not your fucking plaything, okay? I can't see me doing it, but shout out to the people that can and have made it work, but most of them don't even want to go home. Randy said, one time I had a night of Don Julio. The next morning, the Flow app said I was a high chance of pregnancy. Bitch almost cried playing B. Shout out to them apps. Them apps definitely be on time. Shay said you exposed
mine.
Huh?
I would check mine.
Good for you. You're not every monther. So good for you. Shay said you expose each other too much to have an issue with when you move in first. Too fast. People be needing space. Even being married, people need space. That is absolutely true. I feel like I'm going to be a married person that needs space.
Yeah. as clingy as I am, is when I'm in a relationship, I still need my space. I still need time to miss you. I still need time for you to miss me. And I still need time to decompress and or talk shit about you to my girlfriends.
That part. That part.
Because you know you've been getting on my nerve.
I just feel like that's the point. I feel like you like you expose yourself too much. Like once you're there, you're there. Like you coming home together. And I'm like I said, relationships. I do think that
marriage takes a longer time when you live together prior to the marriage. I do think that it takes a longer time for that to happen. Like they do get complacent. They do get just chill out and just let things versus it continue into progress. So right. I will agree there, but I know I have certain stipulations moving forward when it comes to that. I wouldn't say that we would necessarily have to be married, but we would definitely have to be engaged.
I mean, even an engagement can last a lifetime.
We're not doing that. Once we set an engagement, once there's an engagement, the wedding will follow within 6 months to a year.
She has spoken.
And it's just that simple. Within 6 months to a year.
You ain't gonna promise ring her, okay? Because even an engagement ring could be a promise.
It sure is. That's the new promise ring. That is the new promise ring. Engagement ring.
That could be a promise ring.
That's the new promise ring. Girl, you've been engaged 9 years.
So, moving along.
Yeah. 6 months to a year. You will not have me on no long engagement. So don't propose to me unless you're queen.
But wait, I got a question with that. Okay, so let's say they propose to you. You said your time frame is 6 months to a year. If they're not engaged in that engagement for that 6 months to a year, like if they're not planning, if they don't seem like they are so much enthused to marry,
then why did you propose to me?
Would you still go through with the marriage?
No.
Okay.
I don't need you being unsure. I'm already an unsure person in my everyday life.
Talk about it.
Everything takes me a long time to decide on how I feel, what I want, who I want, what I do and don't want. I don't need you being as indecisive as I am.
So is that a red? So that's a red flag.
That's definitely a red
flag. I believe that's a red flag too. Like if you don't, it's not one thing for you. You don't need to know China patterns and all of that. But if you don't give a fuck about nothing that's planned, like it's like you just going through the emotions. I think that says a lot.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how involved I want you to be. You can pick the date with me, but I want things my way. I don't need you being too involved.
Bitch, we going to the courthouse. I don't even need all of that. We're going to the courthouse.
I don't need you being all sassy with me, telling me with flowers and daffodils.
We're going to the courthouse.
But yeah, that's cool.
We'll have a reception.
That's cool.
But I already got it in my mind. We're going to the courthouse. We're going to elope somewhere. I don't want that whole wedding rigmarole. You know, I ain't doing it. I ain't got the time. I ain't got time to deal with you or Michelle. I ain't got it. We'll have a party afterwards. Soon as that ring is on the finger, next week we at the Justice of Peace.
That's cool. That is cool.
I'm lying. My fucking ass, I can't commit to a fucking hairstyle. Can you imagine? Whoo! Anyway, Brandy says, see, nigga gotta be giving these niggas manuals where they fuck with her. She be like, see page 8 for proposal.
Section 2.
That's how she's carrying it.
You gotta stand on business with these niggas because you just let them do what they want. They'll just do what they want.
Oh, that's true. I ain't mad at it. I'm just not that girl to keep forcing it. Not saying you are, but like forcing their hand, keep saying, I'm not that. I'm
not, but I'm very clear. Like if I'm dating or if I'm talking to someone at the time or at the moment, I'm very clear about what I want and what I don't want. I am never going to, I was that girl at one point that was go with the flow. But I am not a go with the flow type of girl. I'm not. I can't live my life with the go with the flow. See if you like me and see if you don't. I want a relationship. I want marriage. And if that's not what you into right now, that is okay. We don't have to waste neither one of our time.
I don't really know if I want that.
What?
I don't know. I don't really know if I really like. I think I could have a lifetime boyfriend.
We just said we too old.
No, kinda, but
and then we talk about
that's where the indecisiveness comes in.
Then we talk about being a special friend in the obituary.
Oh, I don't want to be a special friend. See how she pulls me back? But no, what I mean by that is like if we're building something outside of the relationship, I guess then that would be like that commitment for me to feel comfortable.
That's not enough for me.
But if it's just we just lifelong boyfriend and girlfriend, I couldn't do that.
Then you become his old lady.
I gotta get him married. I gotta get a marriage. You're gonna be his old lady regardless.
That's cool. I'm be Mrs.
Old lady.
That part. I'm making executive decisions because you know the nigga.
Say she even controls my life.
You know the nigga gonna die before we die. We not doing it.
She even controls my life. I can't have a lifelong boyfriend because she said I couldn't.
They know I'm having conversations with them.
All the time.
When are we proposing to my girl? Yeah, I'm saying we're not playing these games. Play with somebody else.
As long as the investment is there, if he invests in our relationship
and take it all the way through. Take it all the way through.
All right, that's enough on that one. I seen a video that I thought was hilarious because I have actually went through every one of these people that he's talking about in said video. So I'm gonna play it for you guys. Let me know if y'all can relate, ladies, if this has ever happened to y'all.
Bro, I swear to fucking God, bro, I'm gonna end my shit if you don't pick up the phone, bro. I'm finna drink this goddamn Drano. I'm saying though, nobody perfect. Can you please just give me a chance? Cause bitch, if you out there cheating, I swear to fucking God, bro. They pick up the phone. I'm sorry. I've been drinking so much. My chest hurt. So you wanna break up with me though? I don't care. Do you, bro? Fuck is you on my line? I'm saying though, like you taking it too far, bro. Like you tired of me. You tired of what? Like go buy you an energy drink, bro.
Not go buy an energy drink.
I've experienced all them niggas at least once in my life. Probably from one nigga.
I will say not the first one. The 4 through 5. I mean, 2 through 5 is what I experienced from. Yes, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
I've definitely experienced all 5 in my life. I've had the nigga that's calling that's going to kill himself. I'm about to kill myself.
And I'm like, what are you waiting on? What are you waiting on?
Jump.
Like how he was on Lean On Me. What are you waiting on?
Do it expeditiously? Yes. And I used to tell him, don't cut your wrist horizontal, do it vertical. Make sure you hit that vein. Mm-hmm. Oh. Consent. The one that then gets bipolar. 1 minute him so sorry. Now he cussing you the fuck out.
Drink a bottle with Drano. That's the wow.
Let me see it.
And that was the Max Gel one.
No, because that would have been the one that's like, if you really love me, let me see you do it. That's fucked up.
Nah, yeah, I'm gonna call you bluff. I'm really gonna call you bluff.
Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was the other one?
All right, so we got the suicidal one,
the bipolar one,
the
one that didn't take you serious,
the one that cried.
Yeah, I experienced them all. I have.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad.
I don't think it's bad. You know the sick part in me. What I think my favorite one, unfortunately,
Not you having a favorite.
is the one that's kind of like, I'm gonna drink the bottle of Drano.
Oh,
Like, you can't live or be without me. Tell me more.
I'm not even mad at that. But no, do it.
Yeah, I'm still going to call your bluff on it.
If you really love me the way you say you do, take a shot right
now. The old me, not the evil me.
Shit. The old me, the new me, and the future me.
Because now I don't even entertain it. Like, if we done, or you if I'm done with you, I want to be done with you. I don't even want to go through the back and forth with you. Like, I don't want to do that.
No, I'm going to.
You don't want nobody calling your phone.
I don't, but I'm going to.
You don't want nobody crying.
Do it.
No, because you know what's going to happen. Then that's how B get caught up in the 2-year breakup process.
God is. No, because I don't care. I'm not coming to your aid. I'm not going to try to rescue you.
Any attention is good attention. Any attention is good attention. That's how be in the 2-year breakup scenario.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
They don't be wanting to break up with me.
Yeah. So now I'm threatening to kill myself.
But I'm not running to your rescue. Kill yourself.
Yeah. But now I'm going to keep calling.
Oh, I know that. I don't answer. I don't answer those calls. I don't answer calls.
Now I'm going to keep calling. I'm going to keep popping up.
No, that be on their own accord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know that be on their own accord. I don't even feed into the bullshit.
You do.
But if you going to do it. What's stopping you? I ain't gonna stop you. I know you're calling me to stop you.
Come on, girl. Just stop playing. You know I love you.
Bitch, I ain't got time for that. I'm hanging up.
No, you're not. You already answered.
I hung up.
I'm outside.
I ain't coming out. I'm calling the cops.
I'm outside your job.
I'm calling the cops.
I'm out here.
They don't even know where I work at. You can't come to my job. I done already went to a different one.
I'm calling your mom.
Well, I don't know what to tell you with that one. Because you damn sure ain't going to get that far with her. Mm-mm. Oh, you damn sure not.
I'm still calling her. Mm-hmm. And I'm calling your sisters.
You ain't got their number.
I'm sorry. I'm going to just hit them up on Instagram.
No, but seriously, I don't feed into that shit. I really don't. I don't feed into that. If you gonna kill yourself, kill yourself. I don't know why you calling me to tell me you gonna kill yourself, because I'm not gonna stop you.
Call your bluff though. Like, don't tell me.
Do it.
I had an ex that did that. I'm about to just kill myself. Okay, well, call me back after you done.
When I was younger, I used to feed into shit like that because I've always been the type, like, it's a little selfish, but I don't give a fuck. I don't want to be the last call. I don't want to be the last call that anybody called that made before they unalive themselves. Don't call me. I'm not that person. Don't call me, and it's not because I don't. But just to have that on the conscience for the rest of my life, you done killed yourself. And now I got to walk around knowing I was the last phone call. Don't call me with that bullshit.
Not bullshit. That's wild.
That is some bullshit. I'm going about my day having a lovely fucking day. You call me, I'm about to kill myself. What? That's fucked up.
Now I got to deal with this.
Now what? Now I'm working. Now you killed yourself. Now I got to walk around with that for the rest of my life. If you gonna do it, never mind. I'm not even gonna do that. Shay said, yeah, I heard it all before, and she also said, not the suicidal one being your favorite.
You can't live without me, okay? You should feel like that too. You being a Libra too.
Nobody. I don't feel like anyone can live without me.
Yeah, we know Slice.
Nobody can live without me.
Slice bread.
Once I enter your life, that's it.
You know, I am starting to pick up that matcha though. I really am. See, I told you confidence. Definitely. Like I am.
I'm shit.
Real shit. And what's crazy is that Like a few weeks ago, I got a text message like, "I miss you," and I
know
that's cool. You was right about what you said, yeah. Because once I'm contagious, once you stop fucking with me, or once I stop fucking with you,
it's the ripple effect.
Yeah,
once I drop that little pebble in the pond, and you know them ripples.
Yeah, and it's been like
never gonna be able to live without me.
It's been months when you talk. Like, I'm cool, thank you. Yeah, you're not missed, but thank you.
Who was this?
Yeah, because I don't save numbers.
That really would have killed them. Who is this?
Yeah.
But no, seriously, yeah, I know that. Like,
especially because I'm too good of a person. Like, I'm genuinely like too good of a person.
I mean, but yeah,
especially when you could have just kept it a buck. Like, yeah.
See, it feels good to feel that way.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a wonderful thing. But anyway, here's the end of pillow talk. And taboo talk, right? I forgot, man. That's what we was doing. And tonight for taboo talk, we're going to talk about vaginal tightness. Kind of got a video for you guys to explain kind of what it is and how that happens. So here's the video.
So I'm going to explain this in the most simplest terms possible. There is no such thing as a woman being too loose. And when you're bragging about how tight she is, that actually means she's probably not aroused. Most of the time. Because this is how it works. The hoo-ha, it's kind of like a rubber band. You can stretch it as far as possible, and it snaps back. And yes, everything has its breaking point. For hoo-ha, that's OH and childbirth. Meaning, your little 5-inch pecker is not stretching her out. And if you didn't know, the hoo-ha, when you're not aroused, is 2 to 4 inches in depth. When she's aroused, the cervix is actually pulled upward, allowing for an extra 4 to 8 inches, which is why if it starts to feel like it's a little loose, you might just be a little too small. And if she's tight, that means her body is just not relaxed and comfortable enough because she's tense and all her muscles are tight. Again, not all the time, most of the time, but it doesn't hurt to educate yourself.
I like the fact that he was a little young boy.
Teaching them young.
Yeah, give him some literacy.
That's why I always say foreplay is important.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, if we're not aroused enough, it hurts. It hurts. Taking a little bit of time to take a little detour to get us where we need to be is way more pleasurable for us and will be even more pleasurable for them.
But I think in foreplay, yes, it's great to have the act of it. But it also, if you guys do not live together, it's the good morning text. It's the I've been thinking about you. It's all of. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
It's preheating a little bit because now I'm anxious. Now I want to see you. Now I miss you. Now I'm like, okay, the little small kisses, or let's just say y'all live together. The little slap on the ass.
You better slap my ass when I walk away.
You know what I'm saying? The grab from behind if I'm at the kitchen sink or if I'm wherever I'm at. If I'm cooking, I'm just standing there like those that is foreplay. That whether you think it or not, that is foreplay, and that also like relaxes you when like
we're more prone to be nicer when you're nicer.
Yeah, like all of those things definitely get you going. That long hug when you see him or when you like like damn, even if you don't say it, but you hugging me for an extended period of time. It's definitely. And then if you topping her off, if you servicing her, that doesn't help. I mean that doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt. But yeah.
But foreplay is definitely key.
It builds up the anticipation.
Like he said, it is a thing, and I've heard men all the time say, well, she was too loose, she's too that. Now again, I don't know what it's like to be inside of a vagina.
Vagina. Give me some of that vagina.
And that tiny. I don't know. But there is no, I mean, like, women have babies, so there's no way for them to be stretched this big, for you to be this big and be like, you stretched her out. I'm just saying.
You know what I always found interesting is when men be like, I can tell somebody else been in here.
Can you?
Can you really?
Really?
Like, wait, how do you know? How do you, I know, but how do you know?
How do you know somebody else been in it? Because I know my fit.
Now, if you saying like I know because your pH is off, that's a different story.
Or you smell like a balloon.
I know that's a different story. But don't just tell me you know because of the feel.
I'm just saying, all it is, and vaginal tightness, from what I hear from men, is a wonderful thing. They'd rather be tighter than looser, and I get that.
Wait, that brings me to that video, and he was like, "How come he didn't fit? I fit." Was she not fully interested? She's like, "We tried."
Mm-hmm.
Was she not fully?
She might not have been aroused, fully aroused, because we stretched.
Spent it. She could have spent it on him.
She ain't think about it. She should have watched that video. He ain't doing for me. He ain't doing for me the way you do it for me, baby.
Get our head knocked off.
But you know I'm always teetering the line. But
that'll get your head knocked off real quick. You gotta make sure you like walking backwards as you like say that.
Most definitely. But as I said, for what was I saying? Don't skip the foreplay.
Yeah, and y'all like it too. You know, like men like foreplay.
Yeah, like, I mean, I'm not saying that it always has to be one-sided.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even if you decided to take control and
I'm learning
and initiate, you could take the route of having foreplay, and then that will also arouse yourself while arousing him. I'm that type of person. If I'm arousing my partner, I get aroused by arousing my partner. So if you are that type of woman, it may works. Works.
One hand scratches the other.
Period. It sounds like I'm doing too much. She said, "Wow, smell like a balloon."
I mean, yeah, because I don't like when men say that. Like, don't say that. How do you know she was with somebody else? How do you know?
If she smelled like a balloon.
Yeah, but they don't say that. They say, "Oh, I know because I know how it feels." They always say that.
They do. They give themselves a lot of credit.
They do. You don't know. So I just had a 10-pound baby. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
At this point, you can fuck me with your kneecap.
No real shit. Like, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Like, how do you know? And then when you say that, I'm just see the toxicity. I'm trying to grow up because the toxicity in me will be like, yep, feeding into it, knowing I'm lying. But that's still besides the point. Like, if you're not giving me no substantial facts, then what are we talking about?
I don't think they know what they be talking about when they say that, to be honest. I mean, they don't. I mean, to be honest with you, the vagina is definitely like one of the ninth wonders of the world. Let's be for real. The way the female body and our anatomy works is definitely a mystery to them. So
it's a mystery to us.
It is. We're still learning some things.
The vagina.
You just gonna keep saying the vagina. So, I mean, y'all can't expect them to know everything, and pretty much whatever they was taught is whatever they think that they know and what was told. Most of it is definitely myth, though. Even speaking of niggas our ages, it's still like, what did you just say? Like, you really believe it? Oh, okay. Um, that's why, like he said at the end of the video, it's good to always educate yourself. Sometimes if it's tight and if it's dry, she ain't ready for it. It means that you need to put in a little bit more work. Go down there and spit on it a little. Give it a good spit shot.
I seen a question on Facebook where they were asking men, which one could you do without? Would it be
I seen that.
tightness,
wetness, or pH balance?
pH balance?
I seen that.
And I wasn't shocked by some of the answers. I think it was like a close tie between the wetness and the tightness.
Because I feel like pH balance is something that is just, if you say you could do without that,
nobody, I didn't read no comment that said that they wouldn't.
That's
they
wild.
could do without.
I feel like if I was a man, I would say without wetness, because you can always produce that with KY jelly.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say.
Yeah, you could use KY jelly and get the wetness there.
And a lot of them said tightness, though. It was like a close tie between tightness.
I will never believe tightness.
Because if we going off this theory, she isn't fully, I mean, you know.
But still and so, throwing a hot dog down the hallway is still throwing a hot dog.
Not a hallway. Then we throwing hot dogs down the hallway.
You ain't crazy. Touching the wall anywhere. Think about throwing a hot dog down. It's a little different.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, going based off what Ben said. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but if you say pH, that's you a little different. Now, I ain't see the comments or nothing, but I did see that post. But if you could go without pH balance, you are a different kind of man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But anyway, so that's the end of Taboo Talk. So we about to get out of here. And before we do, see, is there anything else you would like to say?
The kids have to go back to school, in like 3 weeks.
Are they?
Yeah, August 26th for most schools.
Mm.
Yeah. Y'all ready for them to go back to school?
I don't know.
You don't know. But yeah, the kids is due to go back to school. Y'all ready? I just thought about that.
If you ain't ready, definitely be in that. And Shay said, I'd be scared if someone said pH balance. Definitely running in the other direction. That's what I like men to have standards. Like, men, get some standards.
I'm surprised they ain't sassy.
No, men with standards aren't sassy. Men with standards are sexy. I like to know that you just not hitting any and everything.
So you like your man to be a pedestal pig?
A little bit. Okay. Just not with me. I like a man with sexual discipline. That's very much so sexy to me. Like, any bitch can't get your attention. You're not looking to stick your dick in anything. And just because she there and she took her panties off, you knew she smelled a little weird and you still decided to fuck her. That's a little different.
It's crazy.
That's a little different.
It's crazy.
Like, yeah, I need y'all to get some standards out here. That's not sassy to me at all.
That's crazy.
But
sexual discipline definitely is the term.
It's definitely very, very much so sexy. But anyway, sorry we got off topic. We're wrapping the show. School when?
August 26th.
So I hope you guys are ready for that. It's not a thing for me. But yeah. But anyway, make sure you guys save the date for November 2nd. It's a Saturday for our up-and-coming costume comedy bash. Hosted by me, myself, Bianca Monroe, and King Cedar, with comedy performances by Mr. Cheese and Taj Mahal. They were briefly in the comments tonight. And just to impress, because the best costume will definitely win a prize. And the tickets are $10. They will definitely be on sale very much so shortly. We will have more information coming. If you didn't catch the Rabbit Hole 13 last night, spin the block on one of those pages that is scrolling at the bottom of the screen to check that out. It was definitely a good time. Yeah, that's what else. I feel like I'm forgetting something else. If I did, oh well, we'll talk about it later. But again, I do want to thank everybody that took the time to watch, comment, share, like, and all of those good things. We appreciate you guys more than you know. You could catch us here next week, same place, same time. And how I always end my show, always be positive, always be empowered, and most importantly, ladies, stay pretty. Why not? It is what it is. So we'll catch you guys later. Bye.
I'm gonna tell you something right quick. Look, come here, it's a secret. Foreplay with B, you gotta tune the fuck in. If you're not tuned in, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I ain't gonna say it, but I don't know what the fuck are you doing. Tune in with Foreplay with B. If you're not, your mom stink.